Welcome to the Mundane and the Arcane, a D&D 5e homebrew podcast. This is our special monster edition, or you can use the hashtag on Twitter, hashtag TMaTAcast. I'm Nathan.
And I'm Matt.
I'm Jared.
And I'm Stacy.
And joining us for this adventure is our special guest DM, Percy. Percy, why don't you get us started?
You hear the trees crack and pop as they burst into flame and begin screeching and are brutally lit on fire and murdered.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they're toasted.
All right.
I mean, they're vulnerable to fire. They're vulnerable to fire.
Yeah, if you're doing double damage. They don't have
that many hit points. Like, they have enough that if that was a normal hit, they would have survived it. That's a little more than half of their hit points, but because they're vulnerable to fire, they're dead.
All right.
Grabthar also screams and rolls on the ground in the snow.
Stop, drop, and roll.
Grabthar dives into a pile of snow.
You gotta warn him, brother, before you throw a fireball.
Oh, sweet.
Ozzy's a demon. He doesn't really care about things like that.
I'm going to search bodies.
Yay.
Yes, you find a bunch of burnt wood.
I'm going to take this wood.
You wind up with a fistful of wood.
Yeah, you got a bunch of ash, some burnt wood. I mean, it's still on fire. It's not like the fire mystically goes away.
I'm going to put it out with some snow.
With what? You lit whole trees on fire. Like your spell says, if it can light on fire, it's on fire.
That's
so like
true.
you just started a forest fire in the middle. Like other trees are catching a blaze right now.
Oh, great.
Quick,
That's
somebody pee
wonderful.
on it.
Grabthar tries to pee, but he can't. He's too nervous.
You guys can see pretty well. And in fact,
got
the
stage
snow in between those trees has melted entirely. And in the snow, you see a black diamond. But it's like wreathed in flame right now because, well, Ozzy lit everything on fire.
Wendy goes and picks up the black diamond. Shiny.
It's like in flames right now, so you're gonna have to roll me a Constitution check. So you're gonna take some damage regardless of your roll.
Yeah, because
But if you succeed, you're gonna take only half.
5.
Oh, Wendy dives through the trees, and she winds up taking 20 damage. I only
I now have
rolled
19.
I only
19
rolled
hit
half the
points.
fireball damage, but I got 3 6s and a 2. It was gross. But Wendy has the black diamond. Congratulations.
Okay. I need
Wendy, you need to roll around in the snow. You're in fire.
She stops, drops, and rolls.
I'm glad they teach that at Wendigo School.
Wendigo School.
So you have this black stone, this black diamond in your hand now. And Wendy, you kind of feel it pulsating a little bit,
Mm-hmm.
which, could be your heartbeat from being caught on fire, kind of adrenaline, but you feel like it's more than that.
Mm-hmm.
Ozzy's going to inspect the poem again and point out that the finest coal so black it could stop time.
Mm-hmm.
So, guys, this could be considered coal, maybe?
I mean, like, when coal gets compressed, it turns into a diamond.
Yes, but then it stops existing as coal, right?
Well, I mean, it's just another form of it. It's like how water freezes becomes ice.
Well, maybe when this was written, it was coal, but now it's turned into a diamond. Enough time has passed.
Maybe my fire caused it to turn into a diamond.
Whoa.
Did I just fuck us, guys?
I don't know, man, but whoa, black diamond, bam, balam.
Wow.
Hey, but, like, if it, it's supposed to, like, stop time, but, like, man, we should just live in the now, man. Like, just right here in the present. This is the best time to be in.
Wendy looks at him like, what the heck? It's like the first time she actually acknowledges anything he says. Because she's got a little bit enough lucidity to be like, What?
After Grabthar says it, he's going to take out his bongos and hit them real fast and start snapping.
They catch fire.
Jeez. your bongos catch on fire. So, Glint, something about this poem kind of strikes you as strange. This name is something that sounds familiar to you, the Traveler.
Yeah, I mean, I know.
You notice on the cloth is capitalized, so that signifies the name, of course. And so you can roll a religion check to see kind of what you can ascertain.
23.
23, yeah. So you recognize that name. It takes you a minute to really grab at what it is, but you know the Traveler to be one of the deities of Eberron. And it's at this point that you realize Torsk didn't follow you guys through the door. Torsk isn't with you.
Yeah.
It's just the four of you in the forest.
Wow.
Do y'all think that Torsk is the Traveler?
I mean, you want my honest answer? No. Because I haven't thought about it enough.
Maybe.
Has anybody seen Torsk?
So if anybody wants to roll an insight check, like if y'all want to try to parse out the poem and see what you can figure out on your own.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll give that a shot.
Totally fine with me, but if you want to roll insight or investigation, either of those.
Natural 20 for Ozzy.
Boom. Get it.
Okay, cool. You guys sit here for quite a while, probably about 20, 30 minutes, just looking over these words, trying to figure out what they could mean. And you kind of see that word, the void, and you realize, okay, we stepped through a void, which kind of says something about the way that the interior of Tiamat is built. And that was very strange for you guys. It's not kind of what you expected when walking into a dragon goddess. You didn't expect to find like rooms and stuff.
Yeah, no, that was weird.
Actually chiseled caverns. And so not only is something very strange about this whole situation, but something's very strange about this deity in particular. It's something very different than anything that you've read about, heard of, like your religion checks and stuff would just kind of tell you like this should be just bloody goop. But instead it was like a pristine stone white room. And so something made it that way. Something has begun to transform the inside of this dragon goddess. And as you're kind of thinking through as well, you assume that the heart that it's talking about has something to do with hers and the fact that she's dead.
Yeah.
So Ozzy's going to try to find the door that we came in.
Yeah.
Perfect. So you can't find the door you came through, and you look around for just a little bit. And this is kind of, you guys have hit the end of the progress clock, so I'm not going to make you roll anymore. So as you're kind of searching around, you are walking for a minute and eventually kind of hit your head on something. And you look up and kind of through a break in the trees, you see what should be a starry sky. And instead, Grabthar, your door is here.
Whoa, it's my door.
Huh.
And it's pointed
He's
like
trying to rescue you.
it's pointed like vertically up from you.
Do you guys need a minute?
No, let's.
He needs 5.
I'm good. Let's do the dang thing.
So you open your door and you walk also through that void. You kind of have to climb through it initially.
Yeah.
And so as you climb up through this kind of void entryway into your area, you kind of go from climbing vertically to crawling horizontally. So it's very disorienting initially.
You get used to it.
Ozzy throws up in his mouth a little bit.
Glint, I'm assuming you follow as well.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So you guys all wind up in here and you're still in snow, but now you're on a mountaintop. And surrounding you are a series of 20 or 30 like torches on long poles in the ground.
Huh.
Can I roll an insight on the torches? To like maybe they signify something from my past?
They won't signify anything from your past. Your passive insight will tell you that.
Okay.
But they do seem to be placed in a very peculiar pattern. and you recognize it as being similar to the stars from the place that you just left. And I'll kind of give you that as a freebie because you took time to look at them.
Okay. Yeah, and I'm gonna relay this information. Just like this. Whoa, guys. These torches are laid out like the pattern of the stars where we just came from.
Do you think that's some kind of doorway?
It's super interesting. I want to whip out my sextant and look at the stars above me now.
Cool. So the stars above you now match the year that you came from. So you don't have to concentrate very hard on that to see it because you're already familiar with it.
Guys, we're in the now.
The what?
The now.
Where we are now is now.
I thought you meant in your like Nana.
No, like where we are now is now, time-wise.
We've always been in the now.
Okay, well, we were just in then. And now we're in now. The stars told me so.
But who's on first?
Like, on what?
I think I get you.
No, what's on second?
All right. Ozzy's going to roll a perception check while
I'm
they're
gonna-
going back and forth with this
Glenn,
who's on first bit.
Glenn wants to go and look down the side of the mountain.
That's a 21.
Cool. So your 21 is going to kind of show you as you walk around and meander through, like in between these torches and stuff, you realize that the snow is a fairly thin layer, only about, 3 to 4 inches thick. And beneath it is stone, but it's like hewn stone. It's like intentional. It's not just mountain stone. It's carved in a particular way. But you can't see any patterns or anything right now because it is covered in snow.
Ozzy's going to hoof at the snow and kind of clear off more of it to try to get a broader sense of this, I guess, man-made structure.
Yeah, very man-made. So, well, maybe not man, but you know what I mean.
Made by someone.
You see lines connecting individual torches. Again, you can't really see the full pattern because it's a pretty large area. I mean, I would say at least 60 feet in diameter of snow.
I'm going to cast Firebolt.
Fireball?
Fire.
It's a summoning
Oh,
circle.
firebolt. Okay, is that a cantrip or is that
It's a
level
cantrip.
1?
Yeah, it's a cantrip.
Okay, cool.
Glenn's gonna start lighting torches,
Okay.
like his personal ones.
Oh, your personal torches? Okay, cool.
Yeah, and start laying them down in the snow to start melting it.
Oh, so these torches aren't lit.
No, they're not.
Okay.
They are not.
Oh,
Sorry, I should have said that. Yeah, you just see the torches. They're not lit right now.
okay.
Well, I'm not going to focus on lighting them just yet. I want to try to see how the lines are connecting all the torches.
Yeah, I wanted to try to melt the snow so we could see the pattern. Yeah.
And that's kind of what
Cool.
I'm doing. I'm kind of going around casting this Firebolt cantrip.
I'm not
just to
sure
try
how
to clear
Sacred
the snow.
Flame would technically work or not. So
Yeah, I think that was fine.
I'm going to use my flint and light all the torches.
As you guys do this around the outside ring, you uncover a bunch more words, a new series, a new piece of the poem.
Oh, new words, guys.
Okay, so hold on. We have to resolve this thing that Nathan just did. He just said he
What
just
did-
went and lit all the torches.
Oh, he lit all the torches?
That's what he just said.
He
I
at
did not
least
hear
lit
him say
one, I guess.
No, he said he's taking his flint and lighting all the torches.
Yeah, but he's not going to do that in 6 seconds.
Fair. But
All right, so I'll say, Nathan, as you light the first torch, it kind of gives you several different colors. It kind of flashes from red to blue to black to green to white and then goes out.
Dope.
And you try to light the next torch and it does the same thing.
Dope.
Trick candle.
what are you doing?
Just, I like colors, man.
And so while he is doing that, you guys are able to melt all the snow. And you get at this next part of the poem. And as you walk around, you read, "A founder stood once caged beneath the crag, a prison undeserved and unrefined. Within an orb, a plane no name could mask, to stave a power once higher than divine. The beating heart would seal its very fate. And as that heart did beat, it would corrupt, until that heart met undesiring grave, and the keys to unlock fate would ere erupt.
Guys, I think we just found written porn.
Well, that's not what it is.
So porn in D&D.
Erotic fiction. Ozzy is going to roll, I guess, investigation on the ground and see how everything connects.
Yeah, roll it up.
17 plus 4, so 21. I'm rolling really good tonight, guys.
Yeah, you are. You're killing it.
Like, no shit, I've not lied about it once, I promise you.
So you're able to piece together with that roll most of the connecting lines from the torches. Now, you haven't lit them yet, but Grabthar was able to find 4 torches that when he lit them stayed the same color. And you're able to kind of use that as a guiding line for each of those colors, like where you would light the next torch and the next torch and the next torch.
Okay.
Okay, we do that.
Yeah, so we do that.
Okay, cool.
We follow
So y'all
it.
do that without asking any questions or doing anything else. Great.
No. I'm going to roll a religion check on the founder.
Okay.
14 plus 4, so 18.
Yeah, the founder is more of a legend than a religion. So basically, and it's more of a legend within the astral plane than it is anywhere else. Essentially, there's this idea that there was something before planar existence that created all the deities who then created all these planes and began working within them. And it's not really a something, more of like a some things. So when you read the founder, you kind of are getting a sense of something more ancient than ancient.
Hey, Nature Boy.
Yeah, what's up? Whoa.
Hey, are there any constellations to like a creator?
Yeah, there's definitely.
Can you pick them out on this diagram?
I'm sure there are some.
Yeah, probably. So what does that roll?
So you'd have to roll religion, Grabthar, to figure that out.
I get rolled an 11.
Okay, cool. So you don't find any symbols that would hint to a creator, but you do fairly quickly find how these symbols would link together to form the sign of Tiamat. So this was probably...
Hey, I found a way for all of them to form the symbol for Tiamat.
So maybe head.
Are you high?
Always.
I mean, a little bit.
Head, heart. Head and
Yeah.
heart is what we got so far.
So this would probably be like some sort of old ritual site.
Grabthar, go ahead and lie down in the middle.
Glenn's going to go and stand. I mean, if Grabthar points out kind of the diagram of the Tiamat constellation, Glenn's going to go and look to where like the heart would be located, or where he assumes it would be, and kind of look around there. Is there like a torch there, maybe like a divot in the ground? Or
Wendy walks up to him and hands him the black diamond.
oh,
So there is a small circle that looks kind of out of place. It's where one of Tiamat's hearts would have been, but it seems strange. Like it seems like it could open, like almost like a trap door if it was triggered correctly.
hey guys, I think we need to figure out how to open this orb down here. Probably something with the torches though, and I don't. Has anybody
Wendy,
figured out anything with
Did
that?
you take the diamond from Wendy?
I did, but it doesn't look like there's a place to put the diamond anywhere, is there?
No, it's a flat surface.
Okay.
So, like, we should light the torches? I don't know what else to do, man.
Suppose we should try and light the ones that create the Tiamat constellation.
Yeah. That would make sense since we're inside of Tiamat right now.
Tiamat's dead.
And we're inside her.
Gross.
We're all going to hell.
Let's light them up.
All right, that's what we're doing, I guess.
Let's light them up.
All right, so
we do the thing.
Torches on fire!
you're able to kind of follow the line of the blue torches, the black torches, the green torches, and the white torches, all the way up to kind of the head area where everything kind of stops. And as you try to light those torches, they don't ignite. Like they kind of do the same thing that it was doing before. So somewhere in the midst of all of that, there is a red torch that has not been lit to start the process.
All these connecting lines, was there like a missing point? Maybe to like where we could stick a torch down into the ground?
You know, like
There
how like a
is.
Christmas tree when bulb is out.
Yeah, I guess if Glint stumbles upon that, he'll take one of his torches and try and stick it into the ground.
As you try to do that, you hear like a clicking sound, like a trap just triggered.
Oh, great.
But nothing opens up beneath you directly. However, you hear a light screeching sound.
Shit.
And kind of toward the side of the mountain, you hear some rock moving once, twice, 3 times,
A lady.
and a fourth.
I was just going to do that too.
And a fourth. So 4 stone doors move out of your view, and over the side of the mountain crawl up 4 dragon wormlings.
Oh, gross.
Oh, great.
Blue, black, green, and white.
Baby Durgans.
And that's where you'll roll initiative.
I rolled a nat 20.
Nice.
So what does that give you total?
22.
Ozzy rolled a 15.
Glint rolled a 17.
16.
All right.
Ozzy's going to prep the firebolt in his hand.
Okay.
He's going to look at the rest of the party and be like, let's get cooking.
Nice.
Thanks for listening to The Mundane and the Arcane. We want to thank Carl for our cover art. You can find him and his work on Twitter at Natural20Shirts. That's Natural20 Shirts.
We would also like to thank Alex with astronomicaudio.ca for editing our show.
And last but not least, we want to thank Big Papa, a.k.a. my buddy Nez, a.k.a. at Blue Eyes on Twitter for bringing Stacy's intro music to life.
Find us on social media by searching TMaTAcast on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
Be a part of the show by emailing us at TMaTAcast, that's TMATAcast at gmail.com to make submissions for items, NPCs, shops, or anything else you would find in any D&D campaign.
See you tomorrow.